And so I have this little character I sketched, Leaf, and just gonna leave him right here, and we're gonna use him a lot for this, okay? And mostly just to come back to the size of him, but also kind of judge where to put him on the paper. And I'm using a Blackwing matte pencil, which I really like. And the paper I'm using, it's kind of thick and somewhat waxy. And I got it from Lightfoot Ltd. And it's a 12 filled Ingram Bond 22 pound Pro Studio. And that's that. And also I have from Lightfoot this 35 millimeter 12 filled guide. And so what I do is I put it down. That way I can see how my character is moving across the screen. So like if his hips start, you know, at line 7 and they dip down to 8, then I can kind of keep that consistent. Or if I want them to dip further, and I mean you can always draw a line and use that. And is going to be from Richard Williams, the Animator Survival Kit, page 109, where he talks about doing a walk on 16's, okay? And so that's the tempo. So if we get a metronome and we look at the back and 16 frames a second, it's at 92. We'll turn it to 92. Okay, so that's the tempo. If we want him to walk faster, like say at 8, it'd be 176. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, but I think I'm gonna do this one every step 16 frames, and so you should have that feeling. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. Okay, so let's do a little bit of pre-planning here. So we're gonna have a contact pose, and we'll say this is the left foot, and then we'll have another contact pose. We're going to start with the contact poses. That's the right foot, and then we'll do our passing positions, and then from the first contact to the passing we will have a down, and from the passing to the next contact we'll have an up, and this is where the character will be at its highest point. Okay, and then we'll do the same going back the other way. Okay, so this would be that contact right. That's the same frame right there. I'm just spreading it out so you can see it. And this is contact left, which is the same as this drawing. Passing position. Down. And then up. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's just get our drawings in. Okay. So what I'm going to do is figure out where I want our character for the last drawing. So let's do it about right here. And I'm going to want to see where his hips are. Okay. So this will be our contact pose. So I'm just going to do really quick This is just a rough animation. We're just going to stay loose. Okay, and his body will be right here, and his arms coming forward like this. Okay. And this is a contact on his left leg. And I'm just going to leave the feet off because I'm going to have the camera cut his feet off. Okay. I don't want to show his feet. Okay, so let's label this contact left. Okay, and so that's our first drawing. So now we need to figure out his stride. Okay, how big of steps do we want him to take from one point to another? So it might look something like, you know, his stride, if that leg is there. Okay, I would say his stride is about where his cheek touches the back of his head. So I want these legs to match up down here. So this is the other contact, and we want his hips, same spot, roughly. You know, you could change that. It's up to you. It's your animation. Okay, so this will be, I'm working backwards, okay, because I want him to start off screen, but I'm just trying to figure out my drawings and my contact poses. So this would be him over here, and like we could turn his head away if we wanted. Let's try that. Let's just turn it away like this. Not a whole lot. Maybe you only see 3 teeth instead of 4. And this is the other contact pose. Oh yeah, he has his shirt. Okay, so the other contact pose, maybe his arm is back like this, and maybe his fingers are still dragging. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. And this is that foot's forward. Okay. We could even scoot it forward a little if we want. Let's scoot it up like that. Okay, let's not get too married to our drawings, because we might change it. We might decide to drag the fingers more, move the hips up more, turn the head a different way. So this is just so we can see him moving across the screen. Okay, so now we're going to do this contact pose over here. Okay, so we can take this one off, set it to the side, and remember we said we want the spacing about 1 head length, so his cheek is touching. Okay, so let's make sure his hips are where we want them. Okay, so now this would be, oh, let's label that one contact. This is the right foot, and now this one is a contact left again. Okay, he's looking at us. I'm just gonna stay loose and rough. Okay, because we can do a tie down later. Like we can clean it up and later. Let's get this hand. Right now, I'm just trying to get the motion in. Okay, and it's attitude. Do 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 do. Okay. So now let's do the passing positions. We have these three, and I like to work. Now that we have these, my first drawing, this one closest to the screen left, put it on bottom, and then I would put the next drawing and then the final. So when I flip it, I can see him advance across the screen. Okay. So I'm going to remove this one. And this will be a passing position. Okay, and it's going to be in between these two. It's kind of like a halfway, and he just did the down and he's coming up to the up. So let's drag his nose and we'll see what that feels like. He's coming up, but his hips are about in the same spot, and maybe that foot's like that, and then maybe this one is coming like that. And then maybe this arm, the passing position, so maybe the arm, maybe the fingers are kind of dragging. You don't see the back arm coming up. Okay. So now let's do the other passing position, which would be here. We could put this one back in case we want to flip it. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put this passing right in here. And he's starting to look back at us. His nose is dragging. And this is his back leg coming forward. Okay. Behind that leg. Okay. So now this arm, maybe it's coming forward, but maybe his fingers are dragging back the other direction like that. Okay, so passing position and passing position. Okay, so now let's get the ups. I'm going to take, actually let's do the downs. Contact, down, because downs are really fun, I think. So we're going to kind of maybe drag the cheeks a little, get his head down, his hips are coming down. Okay, this is his knees bent. This leg is just kicked off, like it's starting to come forward. Okay, this arm is dragging like this. Maybe his hair drags a little on the down. Okay, this is a down. And then we're trying to go from that to our other contact pose. This one. Okay, so let's see. We flip it. Starts there, comes down, passing. Now we're going to add an up. Grab a new sheet of paper. And maybe his head's kind of tilted. Maybe his arm comes back even more. It comes forward. Maybe start to see this hand over here. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same for the other step, from this contact over to the other contact. Okay, so we have a passing in here. So contact. So we need a down. Okay, we're just sticking to our original plan. Contact, down, passing, up. So contact, down, this is down, stick it under here. So stay in order, okay? And then up, passing, and we're going to this contact. Just add a blank sheet, and this will be our up. The fingers are dragging that way, and this is his up. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the pencil test, shoot it, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I did a pencil test in OpenTunes. I just brought everything in. If you go to scan and clean up, camera capture, this window pops up, and I'm just going to resize it. And then you can name the column, and you can decide what type of image. And okay, it's actually acting weird because I have OBS running, but anyway, you just hit capture, and then you lay down your second drawing and hit capture, and it will number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you capture everything, now we need to time it out, okay? And if you write your timing on your paper, then you can automatically like know where to put each drawing over here. But like this one, I didn't time it out yet. So we're gonna figure that out now. So we're gonna insert and hold this, and we'll put the down on frame 5, and then we'll put the passing on 9, because this is for every step it's 16 frames. So let's hold that one. We're gonna hold every frame for 4 frames. Okay, so that should be 1 down, passing, up, contact. Yep. Down, passing, up, contact. And we'll hold this one for 4. Okay, let's hit play. Okay, so do you feel that tempo? It's what we had on the metronome. Okay, and this is a good time to, to decide if we want to have like, do we want the nose to drag more? Do we want the head to tilt more? Do we want the head to turn away or closer to us? How much do we want the arms to swing and the fingers? Okay. So what I would do from here is go in, get new sheets of paper, and clean these up. Like I would do a tighter pass on these. So let me show you what that would look like. I'm just going to save this. Okay, so on all new sheets of paper, this is what my cleaner pass would look like. But it's still the same timing, okay? 1, 5, 9, 13, 17, 21. It's still that same tempo, okay? So anyway, happy animating. Grab a pencil and paper and just start scribbling. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.